Now we shift our focus to Canada, which has officially joined a growing list of Western nations, in fact, which are preparing to recognize the State of Palestine. PM Mark Carney says the move could very well be formalized at the UNGA in September, the next General Assembly, which is taking place in September, if the Palestinian Authority holds democratic elections in 2026, excluding terrorist organization Hamas. Now, this follows a similar announcement made by France and the UK as global pressure mounts for a two-state solution to end the Israel-Palestine conflict. Meanwhile, countries like New Zealand and Australia may also follow suit after signing a joint declaration backing Palestinian statehood. But Israel has pushed back sharply, calling the move dangerous and hypocritical. With over 60,000 lives lost in Gaza since the war began, the diplomatic stakes at the UN are rising fast. Meanwhile, my colleague Maha Siddiqui joins us from Vancouver to break this story down. Maha, to begin with, will this lead, in a fresh fallout between Ottawa and Washington? Also, what impact might this collective recognition, as we are hearing, on the upcoming UNGA have?
So what we're observing at the moment right now is the G7 countries going forward and announcing their intention to recognize Palestinian statehood. And Canada becomes the third country in G7 after France and the United Kingdom to announce that intention of recognizing Palestine in the upcoming United Nations General Assembly in September. Now, we do know that the US has a totally different view on this at the moment as far as the two-state solution is concerned. And this was addressed by Prime Minister Mark Carney today in the press conference when he said that the only possible solution for peace in that region was a two-nation solution, which he says is now eroding before our eyes. And he also, when asked a question about whether it's a critique for Israel, said that facts were being changed on the ground through the statements, policies, and actions. And that is the reference to Israel over there. And that is why, out of necessity, this decision has been taken. And he believes that this is a collective decision as of now by countries from the G7 who are step by step coming forth and making this decision. And therefore, there is strength in that collective decision. So in some sense, giving us an idea of where Ottawa would be vis-a-vis Washington, D.C., which was your question with regards to this decision of Canada that was announced today, a big decision by Canada to recognize Palestinian statehood in the upcoming UNGA. But there are commitments they've sought from the Palestinian authorities that they will hold elections in 2026 without Hamas.